I hope you are.
Nah, I am.
You gonna introduce this one today? We recording now.
Nope.
Nigga, you said last week that you was gonna.
Welcome to the Insensitive Podcast. We are on episode 10.
Oh, I was about to say, nigga. Nah, this nigga, since you want to be a bitch. Welcome back, everybody. We are back. It's the Insensitive Podcast. Me and my nigga Brandon is back. This is episode 6 of the podcast. We moving, nigga. We rocking, bro.
Yeah.
Good shit. Dab me up.
Being
nigga.
consistent.
Yeah, we being consistent. Nigga, do it one more time.
Nah, bro. You trying to grab my hand. This guy.
Nigga. But nah, welcome back, everybody. We back. It's episode 6. Like I said, we appreciate you. Damn, we appreciate you being here. If you are here with us today, as always, thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow me and B on IG and Twitter. Follow our Instagram. Follow Instagram for the podcast and Twitter as well if you haven't done that already. First of all, before we start today, I want to go ahead and apologize for my behavior last week, people, because I was kind of fucked up last week. So I just want to apologize. If maybe nobody felt like I was off. I
felt like you were off.
Okay.
I felt like you was trash.
Okay. Well, maybe I think I was.
I gotta put an ad up on Craigslist for your position. We gonna still do that at your house.
That's fucking
you
funny.
Can watch us.
Fuck you.
This nigga stop laughing.
But like I said, I would apologize for last week because I didn't feel like I was on top of my game. I'm not drinking no more while we doing the podcast unless you got a guess. I'm gonna take a shot, and I drink all the time, but it's just last week I just did a little too much, so I'm not gonna do that no more going forward. So I want to apologize for that, and also today is Monday, so we decided, right, that we're gonna do Mondays now.
Yeah, for now.
All right. So for now, the podcast will be dropping on Mondays. So this one will drop before the night is over with today. So look out for us on Mondays. I feel like it'll be better to put it out on the weekday anyway, instead of the weekend, because all y'all got shit going on the weekend. So stay tuned. Every episode will drop Monday. For now, we'll let you know if anything changes and what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about music today. We got music topics. We got a shout out segment topic, sports segment. What's trending segment. We got our Q&A at the end, so I think the only one we're not doing today is entertainment, which is cool. I don't give a fuck about that anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. First, we got music. So you ready, B?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna jump into it. We've been discussing the ASAP Rocky situation for the last couple of weeks. If you haven't heard already, I don't know where the fuck he been. You must be living under a rock. But ASAP Rocky, he's free. He is now free. He testified. I want to say last week he testified. There was a video that came out of him testifying in Sweden before he was released. He said a couple things. I don't really remember all that he said, but he said a couple things. And then he had an initial trial that was set for August 1st. I want to say it was. He had an initial trial set. They were trying to give him 2 years in jail. That's what Sweden was aiming for. There was a video that came out with Rick Ross. He was on what the fuck's so funny?
None. I already know where it's gonna go with Ross.
Yeah, so the Rick Ross, there was a video that came out. I actually didn't say. That's the only thing I didn't say because I didn't really want to play it. But there's a video that came out of Rick Ross. He was on Big Boy's show, Big Boy's Neighborhood, and they were asking him about the shit with ASAP Rocky, and he was pretty much saying that like fucking. Well, it looks like ASAP is gonna be staying over there. Oh, here it is right here actually. So I'm gonna play what he said. Here we go.
With ASAP in Sweden.
I mean, if somebody detain you for 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, let's say they find you guilty and decide they're going to prosecute you on Thursday. Your trial begins the following Tuesday. What the fuck difference is going to happen from you deciding to prosecute me Thursday to my trial beginning Tuesday? You know they're going to find them guilty.
Damn.
It's already, you gonna find him guilty. It's fucked up.
Damn. Man, and we hear people that say, man, I'm not going to Sweden. But, you know, there's fans out there.
I think that's pretty much it. That's really all I wanted to play. So yeah, so he would, and this nigga would know because he used to be a correctional officer for those that didn't know years ago before he came in the rap game.
And
so
it's a fact. They have pictures of him in his PO uniform. He denied it.
He didn't deny it. So yeah, Rick Ross would know. So what else happened? So prosecutors, and then it was put out that prosecutors, they wanted Rocky to serve 6 to 10 months in jail for, I guess, for other situations, other shit that he did in Sweden, I guess. Where is it at right here? Says prosecutors asked for ASAP Rocky to be found guilty and serve 10 months in jail. Based on similar crimes in Sweden in recent years, the prosecution is calling for a sentence of 6 to 10 months for ASAP Rocky. So I don't know what else he did over there.
Oh, it isn't disclosing.
No, they didn't disclose it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you research it, it may be there, but yeah, they did disclose it. So, them niggas wanted A$AP Rocky to stay his ass over there, which is fucked up, because like I said, the whole situation we was talking about last week is fucked up, nigga, because he didn't even do nothing. Like, bro, he was protecting himself, his self-defense. And I ain't heard nothing about them niggas that, I ain't seen nothing from them. I ain't heard them say nothing.
They had put up a post.
I saw that. That's the one thing I did see. I saw they put up their injuries and shit.
I don't know if them shits, how legitimate that shit is.
Yeah, so, and then it wasn't even just Rocky, it was him and
clearly it can't be that legitimate considering this nigga is free.
Right, yeah, exactly. So he's free now on Friday, August 2nd. It was put out. The fuck is that noise?
Motorcycle.
Are you serious?
This
is that loud?
It's a Harley.
God damn, nigga, riding through here like that. Damn, nigga, I was like, what the fuck is going on, nigga?
It's the wild ones.
Nigga, I thought a fucking plane was for the crash. This
it's the wild ones.
Nigga, that's fucking... That's fucking funny. So, no, on Friday, August 2nd, A$AP Rocky was freed. It came out. A$AP Rocky and 2 others were released from custody in Sweden today. And then this is until August 14th, where the assault verdict will be officially announced. So, I'm guessing he probably has to go back to Sweden for that.
A trial.
So, he has to go back over there for that, probably. Yeah, so he's out for right now, which is great. We glad he's free. He went to Instagram after he was released, and he put up a post. He said, "Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all my fans, friends, to anyone across the globe who supported me during these last few weeks. I can't begin to describe how grateful I am for all of you. This has been a very difficult and humbling experience. I want to thank the court for allowing me, Blandy, and Thotto." Damn, name Thotto.
Thotto?
That's what it said. I need to read that. Me, Blandy, and Thotto to return to our family and friends. Thanks again for all the love and support. And y'all's president also tweeted after that. He said, A$AP Rocky released from prison and on his way home to the United States from Sweden. It was a rocky week. Get home ASAP, ASAP. That's y'all president tweeting. And what I want to go with this, I don't think we're going to get to it just yet. But, like I said, I'm just glad. This nigga always laughing, boy. But I'm just glad A$AP Rocky's free. That was some fucked up conditions he was in. We was talking to one of our homeboys the other day, and he was pretty much saying, like, it was karma that A$AP Rocky's in jail because he said some shit about, I think we talked about it on here, I think we did, when he said that shit about Ferguson years ago.
Oh, yeah.
A$AP Rocky, they asked him about the Ferguson shooting where I think Michael Brown was killed. Please forgive me if I fucked up if that's who it was, but I think it was Michael Brown who was killed in Ferguson in 2014, and A$AP Rocky pretty much saying, like, I'm not fucking from Ferguson, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah.
So people saying that it's pretty much
karma.
Yeah, there's
karma for that. That's what a lot of people saying.
Right. So I wanted to talk about Donald Trump a little bit because me and Brandon, we had if you heard last week, we right at the beginning, at this point right now, we was arguing about fucking Donald Trump, this nigga right here. But I also want to say this too. So it was a report put out that it says, according to letters obtained by NBC News, the U.S. Special Presidential Envoy for Hostage Affairs wrote to Swedish prosecutors urging them to release Rocky. Yeah. The government of the United States of America wants to resolve this case as soon as possible to avoid potentially negative consequences to the U.S. So they pretty much sent Sweden a warning that negative consequences will be coming if them niggas didn't release A$AP Rocky. So that's fucking crazy that they actually did that for that nigga. But so yeah, on your president, Brandon.
I mean, he's president.
So I just want to.
I didn't vote for him.
I just want to talk about it real quick. So last week, what was we talking about last week, nigga?
How ugly you are. Trying to get back into that or some shit?
No, nigga. It's just something I wanted to show you. So last week we was arguing about Donald Trump, and you was talking about black people. Yeah. I asked you, do you think Donald Trump cares about black people? Because right now, to me, I think he's doing this A$AP Rocky shit to get the black vote in the next election.
Could be.
That's what I feel like. But you were saying last week. What was you saying last week? Now you don't remember, nigga.
Nah, about the good that he does.
Okay, right. Yeah, that's what it was. I was just saying. I said, do you think he cares about black people?
It's on to an extent. It's probably to an extent. Everybody. It doesn't matter what kind of political position you are. Even the candidates, the political candidates, as it stands right now, who are on the campaign trail right now. I'm gonna give you an instance. People are speaking Spanish in order to obtain like the Latino demographic for votes.
Right.
They only go so far. At the end of the day, they only care about either winning the campaign, and getting their seat, and having their votes. So it's only to a fault. But I feel like there's certain things that he does force people, that
But
people oversee.
I was talking about.
I'm talking about general people and all. He doesn't. Why does he need to select? Like single out black people. Why do you got to single out?
No, because I was saying that because last week that's what we was talking about. Because I was telling you that I don't think Donald Trump cares about black people.
Okay, well,
that's what
we don't know.
No, nigga, he don't give a fuck about black people, nigga. So
Okay,
look, this is what I'm talking about. So there was a tweet I seen. It says, somebody put this up. This is Victor Blackwell of CNN. President Trump said African Americans love the job Trump is doing. Thousands of them are calling to thank me. That's what Donald Trump said. In the latest, I don't know what that's a Quinnipiac poll. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. So when there's a poll, 7% of African Americans have approved of the handling of Trump's job as president. So 7%.
Out of how many?
Out of 100. Out of people in the poll. 7% of the
what
poll.
What demographic makes up African American though of the poll?
I don't know. This is just the poll that they did.
Oh.
So I don't know. This is from CNN. So 7% of African Americans approved his handling of the job as president. So this next question I want to ask you: do you think Donald Trump is a racist?
If he's a racist, I think he says like deep down he says some really racist. Like I said last week, I'm not the shit that Trump says. Some certain shit that he says I don't agree with. He's very outspoken. He and not in a good way. Definitely not in a good way. Certain stuff he says, it's like he doesn't think about it before he just says it. Man, that stuff. That's how I can see it can rub people like the wrong way. Because sometimes it rubs me the wrong way. But what I feel like too is sometimes people when you think about it, the stuff he say may seem insensitive now, but when you think about it, sometimes this should be true. When you really think about it, when you really think about it, instead of like being like, oh man,
I'm just talking about like the stupid racist shit.
I'm talking about it's like half and half.
Okay, so do you think he's a racist? Yes or no?
I think he is.
Okay, so this nigga here. No, okay, y'all. If you listened last week, this shit sound totally different from what this nigga was telling me last week. Now, I gotta listen again, nigga. I gotta listen to this shit again.
I know.
It's okay. Though, it's okay.
I said half and half because I don't agree with certain shit he says. That's what I said.
You did say that, but I was saying that he don't give a fuck about black people.
At the end of the day,
you was like, how do you know he don't give a fuck about black people?
I mean, how do you know for certain?
He don't give a fuck about black people, bro. I know he did.
But if he's still doing shit for the economy,
you know why? Because he's racist.
Okay, but so that means he's just taking office and just doing shit for everybody's good for no reason. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to single out black people.
I'm not even saying just black people. Minorities in general. Do you think he give a fuck about the shit that's going on at the border right now? He don't give a fuck about none of that shit going on at the border right now, bro.
He cares about the country in general, bro.
I believe that. Okay. I believe he cares about the country. But when it comes to minorities, black people, he don't give a fuck about black people, bro. So I asked you this because I wanted to play this video too. This is something that this is something that a racist person would say to me.
Racist person there is anywhere.
Hold on.
Least racist person there is anywhere in the world, because the African American people have been calling the White House. They have never been so happy as what a president has done. The African American community is so thankful. They've called me and they said, finally, somebody is telling the truth. Let's ride out.
So I got cut off at the beginning, but he said, "I am the least racist person there is anywhere in the world."
I wouldn't say that.
This nigga right here, boy. That's something a racist person would say. But
I won't say that. But what the point is I'm trying to make is for getting shit done as far as presidency, bro.
Yeah.
And as far as past presidency, and you have to admit that if you research it a little bit, you'll see. As far as getting things done, he is doing that. You just have to look at it.
I'm not gonna say that's false because I don't know his politics shit like that. Him as a person, I'm not gonna sit here and say that he's probably not racist. He's a shitty person. He's been accused of fucking sexually assaulting fucking more than 20 fucking bitches. He's a bitch ass nigga. That's all I'm saying. So I don't even want to talk about Donald Trump too long, but I just wanted to revisit from what we were talking about last week. So that's all I want to say. What you looking at, nigga?
Oh, no, I'm looking at my hand.
Oh, this nigga. Okay, so moving on. So like I said, we glad ASAP Rocky is free. I wanted to touch on that Donald Trump shit since I read his tweet. Next, we gonna talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine. For those that forgot about this nigga has been locked up. I don't even know how long he's been locked up, but it's being reported that he's gonna be home in 6 months.
I can't wait.
So you can't wait?
No, I can't wait. I hope he stays.
So his girlfriend, she posted a picture because she got a 6ix9ine tattoo and all that shit.
Yeah, she had two, don't she? She got two.
Yeah, it says 6ix9ine. She got his face on him. She got another one. Damn, she got a lot of shit. So she said the caption was 6 more months, motherfucker. So that was pretty much. I guess that's how motherfuckers know he getting out in 6 months. But I just want to know. I just want to see what's gonna happen to him when he gets out, because this nigga, he ain't gonna be able to do shit. Honestly, he's
probably gonna be placed in protective custody and shit.
But the nigga has 6'9" all over his body. How's that? What protective custody you gonna get from that? He got 6'9" on his forehead.
To be honest, we just gonna have to wait and see, man.
Yeah. So 6'9" is coming out for anyone that gives a fuck, and reportedly 6 months. We'll see what happens with that. We've been talking about Lil Nas X for the past couple episodes. His song "Old Town Road" has been it's been number one, and now it is number one it's the longest number one in Billboard history at 17 weeks. Him and Billy Ray Cyrus broke the record. I want to say it was held by Mariah Carey's "One Sweet Day." It was tied with Mariah Carey's "One Sweet Day," and
that's your favorite song, ain't it?
No, and Daddy Yankee and Justin Bieber's Despacito. Despacito and "One Sweet Day" were tied for 17. So those are now number 2. "Old Town Road" is number 1, which is pretty much means that's the biggest song ever. Yeah. That's the biggest hit ever, and it's so crazy because I never even listened to that song like that, but I listened to it the other day. Nigga, that shit is trash, bro. That shit is not good. It's short, it's catchy, but the shit is not good. It's not a good song.
It's just because it appeals to a wider audience rather than just one set demographic. That's why.
Right, but I'm not even trying to bash Lil Nas X, because I went on Twitter and I said congratulations.
That's why I feel like the song's been more successful. Yeah,
so congratulations to him. I'm not trying to bash him. That's a fucking feat within
itself. Bro, you a hater.
That's fucking crazy that this nigga came out of nowhere and his first song is the longest number one ever. That's fucking insane. And I was reading a poll. It said, not a poll, but an article. Over 28,000 songs have debuted on the Hot 100 in its 60-year history. 1,086 songs have hit number 1. 38 songs have spent 10 or more weeks at number 1. 3 songs have spent 15 or more weeks at number 1. Only 1 song has spent 17 or more weeks, and that's Lil Nas X's song.
That's crazy.
Out of 1,086 songs.
6 decades. Damn.
Yeah, in its 60-year history. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. So congratulations to Lil Nas X. Like I said, that's an incredible feat, man. Congratulations to you. After that, we've been talking about a lot of shit over and over. So Port of Miami 2, we've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks. Rick Ross finally released the track list. That's coming out this Friday, August 9th.
I've seen some features he got on there.
Fucking his 15 songs. This is what I want to talk about. 15 songs. Only 4 of the 15 songs is Ross by himself. I don't like that. He got Wale on there, Gunplay, Dej Loaf, Swiss Beats, Meek Mill, of course. He got a song with Nipsey Hussle and Tiana Taylor, Jeezy, Lucci, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Denzel Curry.
I think Gunplay was on there too.
Yeah, just say Gunplay, bitch. But Drake is on the song Gold Roses. But I don't like that there's only 4 songs by himself. I don't want to hear all these fucking features. You're not DJ Khaled, nigga. But I'm still gonna listen to the album nonetheless. So Rick Ross finally dropped a track list. Check that out if you haven't seen that. And this might be a little lengthy right here. So on Friday that just passed, I think it was either Thursday night or it might have been that day, Friday. Drake announced on Instagram that he is putting out a project of pretty much a lot of his classic songs that have come out as a collective over the years. So he's gonna put it out on all streaming services, and it's called Care Package. And the fucking artwork is trash. Drake has some of the worst artwork, nigga.
Yeah, he does.
That's
just a picture of his fucking that old ass car. Yeah, that TSX.
Drake has some of the worst fucking artwork. That shit is fucking trash. But yeah, so he put that out, Care Packages, and when I seen it, you got songs like Dreams Money Can Buy, How About Now, The Motion, Draft Day, Days in the East is my favorite out of all these. Jodeci Freestyle with J. Cole, Free Spirit with Rick Ross, Club Paradise, Girls Love Beyonce, all the fucking classics. This nigga is smart as fuck. This Drake doesn't get enough credit how smart he fucking is, because who would think to do this shit? Who would think to put a collection of all of your classic songs, old ass fucking songs?
Not from that perspective there. You could say that about certain artists. They have a way to be creative, like Future when he released Dirty Sprite, and then fucking what did he release?
What, the Dirty Sprite?
The other one.
What, the mixtapes before that?
No.
He put out Monster, then Beast Mode, Dirty Sprite 2, What It's Time to Be Alive?
Bruh, the fucking singing album he had, was it Hendrix?
Oh, it was Future and then the Hendrix one.
Yeah, Future and then Hendrix.
Yeah. But I mean, I know that there's artists that put out their greatest hit. They put out greatest hits, of course. This ain't no fucking greatest hits. This is just fucking songs that this nigga, like Lucy's, that this nigga just put out over the years, and he put on a fucking project. Yeah. And it's finna go number one.
Yeah. That's because anything Drake drop, it will be anything will sell. To be honest, at this point, anything will sell. Bro.
This nigga shit is expected to sell 120,000 first week, nigga. There's niggas. That's
doing people doing 3 times less.
Exactly. In the first week. And it's just a packaging of old songs from years ago which never made streaming service. That's fucking crazy. And fucking this nigga Chance put out an album. This nigga Drake is finna sell more first week than Chance did on his fucking debut album. It's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking insane. So I also wanted to ask this, bro. Bro, is Drake, but besides Jay-Z, of course, would you consider him to be the biggest rapper of all time?
Biggest rapper?
Take Jay-Z.
What is going to biggest?
Everything Drake's done. Fuck me telling you anything about what goes in the biggest. What everything Drake has done.
Yeah.
But take Jay-Z out the equation. Do you think it's arguable that he is the greatest rapper to ever live?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Just because his entire persona, bro. Anything he puts out will sell. Right. It don't matter. This ain't even an album he dropped.
He got the numbers.
He knows how to market himself. He can rap. He can sing. He can do both. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
He appeals. Yeah, he got the female audience with the singing.
And
shit.
You got to think about the time too. He's been in this shit, like doing this shit, and he's still on top.
And we talked about that last week.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. If you take Jay-Z out of the equation, I mean, you can call me crazy if you want.
You are.
Both of us. Well, you said the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But if you take Jay-Z out of the equation, of course you got the Tupacs, you got Biggies, but Drake, the numbers, the shit he's done.
Numbers-wise, statistically
everything he's done. The nigga's been on top of the game. We talked about it last week. He's been on top of the game for like 10 years. You can argue in like 2015, maybe Kendrick was on top when Cole dropped Forest Hill Drive. You can say he was on top then, but Drake has always been consistent. And I always say Jay-Z is the most consistent rapper of all time anyway.
Jay-Z's still consistent.
He's the most consistent rapper of all time. It's not even a question, but I feel like Drake can end up doing the same thing if you give him some more. He might be in the game for another 10 years.
Yeah.
For all we fucking know. So congrats to Drake. He's gonna go number one again for a fucking project for old ass songs. I've never heard no shit like that for a rapper. That's fucking crazy.
And you know what, I don't think a lot of people gonna follow his suit. You know this why? Not a lot of people follow suit and do this because they can't. I feel like not every artist is up there caliber wise to do that kind of stuff. They don't have that kind of stuff.
It's not a lot of niggas that can do that.
It's probably a handful of select people that can probably do that.
Niggas selling 120,000 first week, and a lot of niggas don't even sell that much on their album they own. On their new album, this is old songs.
He's selling triple the amount.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. So next, I talked about last week. We was talking about Chance and YBN Cordae's album. I didn't listen to him at that time. Me and Brandon, I think you listened to Cordae's album too, right?
Yeah.
What you think about Chance's album?
I heard a couple. I'm gonna be real. I heard a couple songs off of it. I don't fuck with it.
I said this. I don't fuck with it at all. Yeah, I said the same thing.
I know some of y'all probably fuck with that shit, but
nah. I saw there was a lot of negative reviews about this shit. A lot of people didn't like that shit.
I don't.
I didn't even make it. I didn't even make it through like the fourth song of Chance out. I'm gonna be real with you. His music is just not for me. His music is not for me at all.
I don't know who it's for, but it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me at all. So that's fucked up.
What?
That's fucked up that he did that nigga. Like he probably put.
I'm just being real. He
probably put a lot of work into that shit.
Okay, maybe he did.
Yeah, this is the insensitive podcast, so we got to be real. But yeah, so Chance was. Well, let me see. What is his album sales? Oh, I gotta look at it. I want to see what his album sold first week. I can't find it though. Oh, here it is. So Chance sold 118,000 first week. Which nigga? What did I just say? Drake sold 130 this week. So Chance sold 118,000 first week, and he actually got beat out for number one by some dude named I think he's white. He look white, don't he? I don't want to say he's white. He ain't white. I think he's white.
Yeah.
His name is NF. He put out an album called The Search, and apparently this is this dude's second number one album. So Chance got beat out, and his album is called The Big Day. Don't look like it was The Big Day, nigga. That's funny. So Chance's The Big Day got beat out by a dude named NF. He debuted at number one.
You played
He beat him by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He beat him by 7,000 albums. 7K. So
he
Chance
released later.
So what?
7,000 on top of what? How much? What was it? What was the
This the dude NF he sold 125. Chance sold 118,000.
Damn.
So and this is apparently this dude's NF. I don't even know if that's how you say his rap name. I see an N and an F, so I'll assume it's NF. This is his second #1 album. So I've never even heard his music. I've never even heard of this dude until it was put out that he beat Chance. So congratulations to that kid. I have to listen to your album now and they say he got a lot of mental health shit on his album. So I'm gonna definitely listen to that. But yeah,
that shit is real.
Yeah. So Chance got beat out. Then Cordae.
I was trying to look up how much he sold, but I can't find it.
Who?
Cordae.
Oh, it was 26,000. So YBN Cordae only sold 26,000 first week. But I listened to his album the first time. Cordae, I think I texted you. I didn't like it at first. I just thought it was. No, I didn't like it when I first heard it, and I was working.
He thought that he didn't use the beats that Cordae used. It didn't quite fit.
Yeah, I didn't really like the beats, but the second time I listened to it again the other day. Yeah. I think I listened to it all the way through. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
But the second time I listened to it, you can hear that you can hear it because you can tell he's influenced by Cole. He's influenced by a lot of lyrical rappers. Like you can hear it when it's on the shit he's rapping about. But I thought it was just good. A lot of people, goddamn, look. a lot of people praise this album, rightfully so, because this motherfucker can rap. But I just thought that the album was just good. I'm not gonna say that it was bad. It wasn't a bad album at all. It was a good album. But he only sold 26,000 first week, which is really not a lot. But that goes into the thing. People always say that the best rappers don't really sell that much.
Yeah.
Unless you J. Cole, Kendrick, niggas like that. But thought it was a good album, Cordae. I'm not gonna. He definitely, out of all them niggas. What's the nigga name? YBN, Almighty J, and the other nigga. Not me. Yeah. He's better than both of them niggas. So them niggas probably ain't gonna sell 26K when they put out an album. I don't know if they have already, but they not even gonna sell that much if they put an album out. But I said YBN Cordae was my shout out for my shout out segment last week because that motherfucker could rap. The album was good, bro. I wanted to say that. I don't know if you got anything else to say.
Yeah, listen to it. And there's a couple good tracks on there.
It's called The Lost Boy.
Have Mercy was good. Broke as Fuck was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked 1,000 Words.
Lost and
Found was good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good album. It wasn't a bad album at all. It was a good fucking album. So I think that's all we got for Cordae and Chance. Yeah. Sorry, Chance. I'm not trying to bash you. This music just not for me, bro. Me either, you ain't. And a lot of people, I've heard people say this. A lot of people agree that. Excuse me. You haven't put out a good project since Acid Rap, which was what 2013. And I said that a couple weeks ago. That's a classic. And then this nigga said that Acid Rap. I just saw this yesterday. He said that Acid Rap is the greatest album of all time.
Who said that?
Chance. I don't even know if you heard Acid Rap, but it's his first big project. Mm-hmm. It's not the greatest rap album of all time, Chance. So of course he's gonna say that because it's his album. But yeah. So moving on. I think we got one more thing for music, and it's a list that was put out today that's circulating around. It's the top 50 greatest rappers of all time. I don't know. I don't even think anybody knows who came up with this list. But I'm going to go through it. I'm not going to say all 50, but they got Jay-Z at number 1, Nas at number 2. These niggas put Joe Budden at number 3. He probably the one that made this shit. And this ain't one nobody know. So I fuck with Joe Budden. That's my nigga. But Joe Budden at number 3. Damn, nigga, they got Styles P at number 4. You did say that, Styles P.
It's a New York person that made that damn.
Top 5 is Jay-Z, Nas, Joe Budden, Styles P, Black Thought. They got Biggie at number 8. They got Kendrick at 10. Rakim at 12. Pusha T at 13. Pac at 15. J. Cole at 19, Andre 3000 at 17, Lupe 20, Drake 23, T.I. 24, Twista 26. They got Twista above Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's at 37, Ice Cube at 39, Rick Ross at 47, Lloyd Banks at 50. Lloyd Banks may be top 50 though. Lloyd Banks can rap. Jeezy 33. This shit is just bullshit. It's just a bullshit ass fucking list.
I feel like a New York nigga made that damn list.
Yeah, Joe Budden. Cause he's from Jersey, but so yeah, nigga. To be real with you, with all the shit going on in the world right now, nigga, which we gonna talk about later, I think motherfuckers be putting shit out like this to distract motherfuckers, bro. This is a fucking distraction. Cause niggas, to me, this is just a conspiracy theory. Motherfuckers do shit like this cause you know when shit be going on in the world and then some other dumb shit happen, like some Kardashian shit. Look, some Kardashian shit happen. This shit is like a fucking distraction. Niggas know that niggas is gonna talk about this shit with all the bullshit going on in the fucking world. It's a distraction to keep us from fucking paying attention to the real shit that's going on. This is my opinion, because this is a bogus ass fucking list. Don't nobody give a fuck about this bullshit right here. So I just want to talk about that. Top 50 rappers.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel the same way.
Yeah, that's fucking
people
bullshit.
who try to divert your attention from
Exactly.
stupid issues to something that you think.
Exactly, because every time some crazy shit going on, it'd be Kim Kardashian posting a fucking naked picture on Twitter or just some dumb shit to distract us all from everything that's going on. Because that's what motherfuckers would do, believe it or not. They will try to distract us from some real shit going on in this fucking country.
That's
and
why
this
you
world.
gotta stay informed.
Exactly, stay informed, people. So I think that's all we got for music. Yeah, that's it. We on 30 minutes. Didn't even seem that long. So Brandon got something for the shout out segment. So we gonna do our shout out segment. We introduced that 2 weeks ago. Nigga, I see this gnat you trying to kill, nigga.
Yeah, I'm trying to smack it. Yeah, all right. I want to shout out Empire Dominican Barbering. They out in
Hold up, you heard that smack? Go ahead. Shout out segment. Hold up, so we introduced this shit like 2 weeks ago. No, I think I did a business already. I did Big Dave's. So yeah, this is the segment that we
longer than 2 weeks, ain't it? 3 weeks.
I think I did it 2 weeks ago. I don't know, but we introduced the shout out segment. It's fairly new. We haven't done it every episode, but we wanted to shout out up and coming artists that we fuck with that people might not know about, businesses, anything like that. So my bad to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to go link up with my barber. He was out of town, so I had no choice but to go get a cut from somebody else.
Yeah,
and I
JC.
tried out. Yeah, I had to try this place called Empire Dominican Barber in Lawrenceville. Man, they cut me up pretty good, man. I had to say for somebody who I've never been to, they cut me up pretty good. So shout out to them. If you're out there, go and check them out and see how it is. Huh?
What streets and on?
Hold on.
And just to let y'all know, Brandon doesn't have nigga hair. For any nigga that he think he's gonna go over here and get cut up, I think what he says is a Dominican place.
They Dominican people, man.
Brandon is Indian. He has good hair. I just want to put that out there.
It's on Oak Road. It's an 875 Oak Road.
It's around the corner.
Yeah, it's right around the corner from here, man.
I don't live on Oak Road, but yeah. So that's it.
Shout out to them, man. They did a good job. They got a ball fade.
This nigga. Yeah, this nigga. He doesn't have nigga hair. I just want that to be known. So any nigga that's for the go to this Dominican barbershop, I don't know.
I mean, they might. Dominicans is basically,
I know they basically black people. But so yeah, I think that's all we got for the. I ain't got nothing for the shout out segment. Next we gonna do sports. So I got a lot of shit to talk about. I'm pretty sure you'll chime in on a couple things, Brandon. So the NBA start date for the new season, which I feel like everybody is pretty much hyped up and waiting for now that all this shit happened in free agency. So it was announced that the season will begin on October 22nd, and the opening day games will be the Lakers versus Clippers and the Pelicans versus the Raptors.
Stupid motherfucker.
Fuck you, nigga. So the Pelicans, Raptors, Lakers, Clippers. So I don't even know why the Raptors. Well, the Raptors gonna be playing on opening night because they won a championship, of course. So even though Kawhi is not there. It says, just a reminder, Paul George is unlikely to play the first few weeks of the season due to shoulder recovery. So Paul George might not play in the first game. So Lakers, Clippers, Pelicans, Raptors, opening day October 22nd. It's 2 months from now, damn. NBA Christmas games were also announced. It's going to be Clippers and Lakers again. Pelicans, Nuggets, Celtics, Raptors, Bucks, 76ers, and Rockets, Warriors. Draymond Green, he got an extension from the Golden State Warriors. He got 4 years, $100 million contract extension. So he's going to be, pretty much the Warriors, they kept their core three together. Klay Thompson, he got an extension in free agency. Mm-hmm. Curry's going to be there. Draymond's there. So they pretty much going to be the same big three there. I didn't expect any of them to go anywhere anyway. I thought Klay.
They got what's his name, D'Angelo Russell or some shit.
Yeah, D'Angelo Russell's gonna be there, but I'm just saying like the three that's been
the main
there.
Three, yeah.
Draymond, Curry, and Klay. So Draymond, a lot of people saying that 100 million was too much, but Draymond, he does a lot of stupid ass shit, but he gonna go out there and fucking play. I'll tell you that much about Draymond. So I think Draymond deserves it.
Yeah.
I mean he's fucking, oh my god, that nigga's, I fucking hate the shit he does, but he deserves it. Didn't
he poke out what's his nigga's name? His eyes. Fucking. Well, he poked out somebody's eyes, bro. It was
probably did. I think it was some shit like that happened. I don't fucking know. He probably did. I wouldn't put it past Draymond, but yeah. So Draymond got an extension. Let me see what else I got here. Also, I wanted to talk about Carmelo Anthony. If you haven't seen it already, he went on. I think he had. I don't know if it was on First Take or if it was Stephen A. Smith show, but he was speaking about some of the things that have transpired with him and his career over the past couple of years. And he was pretty much, to me, he was just pretty much crying because nobody wants him in the league. And he was talking about he wasn't mature with a lot of shit that's been going on the last couple of years. And he wished things worked out in OKC, blah, blah, blah.
I wonder if it's because of how he is in the media now with him, on that yacht and shit.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure
I feel like they don't want that kind of publicity to the team when they get ready for.
But I'm pretty sure he wants to play basketball.
I'm pretty sure too.
He wants to play.
Oh, that's like they say Jeremy Lin because he ain't getting signed too.
Yeah, but Jeremy Lin ain't shit. I don't even feel like, to me, if you ask me, Carmelo is one of the greatest scorers in NBA history, but he's not the same player he was. So I'm not even surprised that nobody's trying to pick him up. He was shooting 40% in OKC, he was shooting 40% in the 10 games he played with Houston. To me, Carmelo he's not that caliber player anymore. I'm not surprised that he's not being signed by anybody. And then he was talking about, I think Stephen A asked him about the big three with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh in Miami. And Carmelo said it was initially supposed to be him, LeBron, and Wade, which I don't know if that would have worked. I feel like they probably still would have won a championship with him, but it didn't happen. He said he was fucking being immature, whatever that means. So I don't know what all happened, but I just feel like he was crying to Stephen A. I feel like he didn't even have to do that. And if you ask me, in my opinion, you did not have to do that, Carmelo. Keep playing. And there's videos coming out of him playing basketball and fucking open gyms and shit like that, which is cool, but just keep putting in hard work, Carmelo. If it's meant for you to be on the team, it's gonna happen. Everything happens for a reason.
I think somebody will sign him, but it's gonna be probably like last minute.
Yeah, it may be.
Probably to just fill out roster.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what might happen. But yeah, I just want to talk about that for a second. Also, it just came out a couple hours ago. Well, not even, probably an hour ago. Vince Carter, he's signing with the Atlanta Hawks. He's coming back for his 22nd year in the league, and this is his final year. And the Hawks, they saved a roster spot for him. So I guess he just finally made that decision that he's coming back. So 22 fucking years, this man gonna be in the league. So congrats to Vince Carter. Yeah. So it's gonna be his last. Yeah, it's gonna be his last season in the league. He will be missed. He's probably arguably the greatest dunker in NBA history. Let's see what we got. And then I want to talk about LeBron James. LeBron James.
Who's that?
You said who's LeBron? Oh yeah, I thought you were serious for a second. You almost got me. But so there was a video. I want to talk about this. There's a video that came out a couple weeks ago. Probably not even a week ago, but I don't know if you've seen it. There was a video of his son playing basketball. Bronny. He came through the lane. He fucking dunked. This nigga LeBron literally ran on the fucking court like a maniac. His shoes came off. And everybody's like, well, this nigga supporting his son. Why the fuck is he getting scrutinized? He's getting scrutinized for everything. Even you, Chris, because I know you listen to this nigga. All right, people, sorry. So what happened just now was we were just fucking talking, and the fucking computer just fucking stopped fucking working, and we was just talking, but luckily I noticed, though. So I was talking about...
Care.
You said what?
I don't even think they care.
Yeah, nobody give a fuck. But I was talking about Chris, nigga. You was talking fucking that shit about LeBron the other day. The nigga cannot get away with every fucking thing. I don't want to really repeat everything I was saying all over again because that shit would look stupid to me, even though y'all don't know what I was saying. But anyway, so LeBron can't get away with everything, bro. Nobody playing defense against his fucking son. And nigga went through the lane, dunk. He went on the court like a fucking idiot.
He could just be out there, support his child. That's it.
Yes, that's cool. You ain't got to
spectator just like everybody else.
Yeah, you ain't got to do all that extra shit, LeBron. But also, the next thing I was talking about, I was giving props to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, the 2019 class. Champ Bailey was in there, Tony Gonzalez, Ed Reed, Ty Law, Gil Grant, Pat Boland, Kevin Maui, Johnny Robinson. So I just want to say salute to you guys. Congratulations, because nobody can take the Hall of Fame away from you. Yeah. Besides the Super Bowl, Hall of Fame is the next greatest honor that you can achieve. So congrats to those gentlemen on the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And then next, it was Tom Brady. He signed a 2-year contract extension that will pay him $23 million this year. So I think now he is the 6th highest paid quarterback in the league. I don't think he's ever been the highest paid quarterback in the league.
I don't think he'd be taking the highest paid because he want to surround himself with like people that can help them get to the Super Bowl, take that pay cut, not focusing on how much you get paid. Right. More so surrounding himself with good people, which is good.
Yeah, it is good.
Because that's why he getting Super Bowl.
And this nigga's 41 years old, and he's finna be here for probably another 2 years. And I don't think Tom Brady plans on retiring anytime soon. So what I was gonna say is, the Patriots been to the Super Bowl the last 3 years. I think it was. They played us, they played Philly, and then they played the Rams. Yeah, so he won last year. Who the fuck is gonna beat these niggas? Who's gonna beat the Patriots in the AFC next year? The Chiefs. They had a chance last year. They didn't do it. They fucked up at the end of the game. If you ask me, it should have been the Saints and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year. That didn't happen. Who is gonna beat the Patriots in the AFC this year besides the Chiefs? Which if fucking the Patriots got an easy ass fucking division. That's 6 guaranteed wins right there. They got the Dolphins, the Jets, and the fucking Bills in their division. That's a fucking division champion title already. So they go on to the playoffs. They could get home field advantage based on how many games they win. That's 6 wins already. So you go to fucking New England in the playoffs. Who gonna beat these niggas in New England in the playoffs? Tom Brady. Nobody. So the nigga might go back to the Super Bowl again. Honestly,
He's just a clutch quarterback. That's a good team.
I'm tired. Just like
I know, just like everybody else is, bro. But
I fucking hate Alabama.
What can you do? What you going? Tweet him?
Right, you're right. I hate Alabama.
Hey man,
I hate
throw
the
this one for the
Patriots.
team. Throw this one for me.
I'm tired of Tom Brady. He's the fucking GOAT. I feel like he shouldn't have as many rings as he has, honestly, but he has them. You can't take them away. Seattle fucked up. Atlanta, we fucked up. What the fuck else happened? Fucking the Rams. That was the worst Super Bowl ever last year.
Oh, that blowout?
Yeah, fucking, oh my God. I'm so fucking sick of the Patriots, bro. But ain't no telling how long Tom Brady's going to still be here. I don't think anybody's going to beat them at the AFC next year. Honestly, if you ask me, easy ass division. Nobody's going to beat New England in the playoffs in New England. We'll see what happens next year, but I think that's all we got for sports. So, sports is done. We on 40.
Right.
So what?
That's good.
That's
Doing
good.
good
I
on
like
time.
your shirt, nigga. Where you get that from? Where you get the polo shirt from?
Prince got it for me.
This nigga always talking about my son. I don't never talk about my son. This nigga be talking about my fucking son. That's
Because
funny.
he's cool.
But all right. So next we got what's trending. We got a couple things for what's trending. Then we're gonna get into the Q&A segment. Like I said, we got of course all the shit that's been going on. We're gonna talk about that at the end. I didn't want to include. I didn't want to. Me and Brandon agreed that we didn't want to just include that in the what's trending because
it's not what's trending. It goes on every
It's
day.
way bigger than that. Well, not just that. I'm talking about the shootings.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than that.
Yeah.
So we gonna talk about that after. So the first thing we got for what's trending, I gotta keep looking at the computer now and make sure I don't do this shit again. But so there's a study that came out. It says new study reveals 1 in 4 delivery drivers admit to eating customers' food before delivery. For anybody that does Uber Eats, I do Uber Eats. I think I put you on Uber Eats, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had McDonald's, which was a safe choice. But I think it's weird now. Well, let me read the article. It says, as if we needed another reason to be skeptical.
Bro, come on, man. Yo, I gotta put this
Yeah.
ad up on Craigslist, guys.
Hey.
If y'all,
Hey, I always do this shit, and I'm not even drinking that. That's
This
funny.
guy.
All right. As if we need another reason to be skeptical of food delivery, here comes a bit of news that has been widely suspected and now officially confirmed. A new study has revealed that you're likely not the only person taking a bite of the delicious food that you order. Why do they write this shit like that? Your delivery driver is too. Trusting food delivery comes with its own set of challenges. At the top of the list is being concerned about your food being tampered with, or in this case, eaten before it gets to you. As reported by People, according to a new study conducted by U.S. Foods, 1 in 4 delivery drivers admit to eating their customers' food before actually delivering it. 28% of the delivery drivers surveyed admitted to taking food from an order they were delivering. While the confirmation is definitely troubling, it doesn't appear to come as a surprise, as 21% of the customers stated that they already had a feeling that this happened. Okay, so motherfuckers already know. But when I've ordered recently, they got the bag set up now to where like you
but
can
it's
tell.
certain people.
Yeah, they got the bag set up to where like if you haven't ordered on like Uber Eats or anything like that, now like they'll pack your bag up, like they'll staple it, like they'll even put your drink in a bag. Like, so you can tell if somebody opened it. They'll put a sticker on that and all that shit. So if somebody opens it up, you can pretty much tell. But you said, I don't think all restaurants do that.
all places that you can do Uber Eats from, they all don't have that kind of stuff into place. McDonald's does, I think, but not all.
Yeah, McDonald's definitely does.
Because I don't want nobody to eat my shit. But
yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucking nasty. But it's not a surprise. Next thing we got. It says 10-year-old boy in Michigan. He was charged with assault after allegedly injuring another student during a dodgeball game, which is fucking stupid. People are outraged that a 10-year-old boy is actually being charged with aggravated assault when his mother says he was only playing a game of dodgeball. Others are wondering if this is an instance of bullying. Soon to be fifth grader is charged with aggravated assault following a schoolyard game in elementary school in Canton, Ohio. So it's fucking stupid. It says these kids are basically playing a game we've all exactly.
And then the kid who apparently he was playing with, the mother they disclosed that he had a condition with his heart or something like asthma or something like that. He had a condition.
Oh, he did.
And he was still playing in the game. So if you know he has a condition, why are you making him play in the game?
Who, the kid that got hit?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So why are you having him play in the game? That's real. That's really all the more reason why is he there in the first place. So it is about bullying.
Yeah, but
They're playing the game.
Yeah,
Everybody's so soft nowadays. Like they want to be outraged over anything, bro. Anything. It don't take it.
And it's fucking dodgeball. This fucking era that we in is so fucking sensitive about every fucking thing. You can't do shit.
That is like one of the funnest games that I played.
Yeah, that shit was fun.
That shit was fun
school.
as hell.
Yeah,
I used to beat one and hit somebody in the face.
Yeah, it's just now look, you can't even do that shit. It's fucking stupid as fuck. Next thing we got, this article says, I think this is, we got one more thing after this. A woman has legs and arms partially amputated after contracting infection from licking her dog. As reported by Fox.
Her licking her dog?
Yeah, for her dog.
Licking her?
Yeah, from her
Oh,
dog
okay.
licking her. Yeah, it's my bad. Yeah. In Ohio again.
Like, what the fuck?
An Ohio woman was hospitalized for over 80 days after contracting a life-threatening infection due to her dog's saliva. The woman identified, but you know what, bro? She didn't have to lick her dog, but she probably still let the dog lick her in the mouth. I mean, she didn't lick the dog, but I'm pretty sure she let the dog lick her in the mouth. The woman, identified as Marie Traynor, had to be rushed to the hospital and placed in a medically induced coma as her symptoms, including high fever, nausea, and body aches, continued to worsen. The medical team, this is Canton too, that's crazy. The medical team in Canton, Ohio's hospital began to aggressively treat Traynor, but in a few hours, things took a turn for the worse when she developed sepsis, I think it's called, and her condition continued to deteriorate. A few days later, Traynor's limbs began turning necrotic and, ultimately worsening, and the decision to amputate them while she was comatose. That's fucked up. She was in a coma, she didn't even know. She just woke up with her shit going. From licking a fucking dog.
Because what happens is if that saliva gets into your body, the body will probably recognize it like bacteria or something, try to fight it off. That's like drinking from like other people and shit like that you don't really, you get meningitis and shit.
Right, it's fucking nasty. So stop licking y'all fucking dogs in the mouth, fucking people, before you get your shit amputated and you wake up in the hospital and you don't fucking know. That's fucked up for that lady that happened. But last thing,
her legs and her arms?
It says partially. Yeah, in the picture. I got a picture of it.
I don't want to see it.
Well, no, it looks like just her arms. I mean, it's just, she's like in a chair.
Ah, man.
And she's smiling.
Oh, well, she's smiling. Yeah, I mean, she's probably happy.
Y'all gotta look this picture up. This lady got her arms gone. She has nubs, and she's smiling, which is, a lot of people, we take life for granted. This lady's smiling. Her arms are gone.
At least
I'm licking a damn dog.
Yeah.
See, we take life for granted. Y'all better stop doing that shit, because I do it sometimes too. Next thing we got, there was a video that came out a couple weeks ago. I'll play it. Of course, you can't see it, but I'll play it.
They might be able to.
It was on an airplane. I guess this girl caught her man cheating on her. She caught.
He was liking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was liking pictures on Instagram. They were getting ready to jet off on the plane, on just in regular and coach class, whatever you fucking call it. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. So this is the video right here.
Man, I'm a woman that he ain't gonna give me no problems. I guarantee. Exactly. So shut up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, you better believe it. I wear the fucking nuts, nigga, in front of public. You wanna fucking try to look at other women, nigga? Now fuck you. You ain't gonna look at other women, and you ain't gonna tell me you look why. If I let it be like that, I'm not ever gonna see you again. I swear to God, don't you ever come to my house, nigga. I'll call the police on you. Fuck you. Oh, really?
They're going out of control.
Nigga, I'll put it right now. You shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Sarah,
She's hitting him.
No. Oh, you gonna come up?
Yeah, hand up, get up. Hang it up. You're assaulting me, man.
Oh, I'm assaulting you?
Yeah,
I haven't been for fucking years.
you like
I'm
that,
assaulting you? I'm gonna get my purse. Are you okay? Fuck you. You wanna say I'm assaulting you? Fuck you. Fuck you, Memo.
So yeah, that was it. So pretty much
Memo fucked up.
Yeah, so the reason we want to talk about this is because, of course, a soul happens in relationships. So this young lady, I don't know how old she is. She was hitting on the dude. But it's just, I mean, if he would have got caught cheating or something like that, I can understand. But if he's just liking pictures, that's just out there. That's fucking.
Clearly, she's insecure. But either way, bro, you shouldn't even be doing that shit in front of her. Like,
but the thing we were gonna say, we're two guys on a podcast, but had that have been a guy hitting his girl, this story would have gone a totally different fucking way, and that shit is fucked up how that happens with a lot of stories that's similar to this. Because niggas just think. I mean, I know, of course, I'm not saying that it's okay to hit a fucking woman or anything like that, but had this guy put his hands on this woman and hit her like that, if it was other way around, this shit would have been fucking fucked up.
We would hear about this on CNN.
Exactly, it would have been a fucking
top news story.
Exactly, that's fucked up. But damn, I hope he all right, because when they got off that plane, ain't no telling what the fuck happened.
Abuse is still abuse. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or not. You know? Yeah,
exactly. It don't matter if you're a guy.
If you're in that kind of situation, you need to go.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck out of there. Anytime your relationship starts to get like that, this nigga talking about, I don't even know you like that. That's what he said.
Damn, Memo.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But yeah, anytime your relationships start fucking taking that type of turn, then you need to fucking get the fuck up out of there. So the last thing we got for what's trending, my dad, he sent me this article maybe a week ago, and I wanted to talk about it for a second because there's a question I wanted to ask in regard to this, and I thought it was crazy. I sent it to Brandon after my dad sent it to me. This is the headline. Chilling moment, a 3-year-old girl is kidnapped from railway station before being gang raped and beheaded by pedos in India. I don't know what this is, like say. I don't know.
Pedophiles. Just
what?
It's pedophiles.
Pedophiles. Yeah, but that's not what I don't think what they're gonna say.
No, I'm. It's how they say pedophiles probably over there.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, 2 men allegedly raped and beheaded a 3-year-old girl who was kidnapped while sleeping beside her mom at a railway station in India. Government railway police say that the toddler was decapitated with a sharp weapon after she started crying while being sexually assaulted. So these fucking dumbass motherfuckers, this fucking world that we live in, bro, I tell you. Took a 3-year-old girl away from her mom in India, sexually assaulted her, and when she started crying from being sexually assaulted, they beheaded her. And they killed this 3-year-old girl. And I think that you said they haven't even found her head yet, right?
They found her body, man. They haven't even found her head yet, man.
Yeah, it's the world we live in, people. This is the fucking world.
And this ain't something like a, uncommon occurrence over in India, man. Them jokers out there. This is common for them. Yeah. For a country that's deprived of females and predominantly male. Right. And it's common over there. It's really common over there to do that.
Yeah, and we wanted to save this because, of course, the last thing we're going to talk about today is another sensitive topic. So we wanted to save the last 2 topics for the end of the podcast. But that shit right there, bro, that's disgusting. You can't even wrap your head around that. Like, how can you even do something like that as a human being? I understand everybody's different. I mean, I'm not going to say I understand I'm just saying I understand people are different and everybody doesn't think the same.
Culturally.
Exactly. But how the fuck could you even do that? So that leads to the question I wanted to ask. I asked Brandon earlier, anyways, before we even started doing this. I wanted to ask, do you believe murderers deserve to die? Like people that do shit like that, do you believe that they
Me personally, yeah, deserve to die? They do.
You believe?
I believe right after they're convicted, they need to go. I don't believe that there needs to be drawn out case. They need to receive the death penalty a few years. It need to be then and there. That's what I feel like. We're wasting too much of our money paying taxes to keep them up, and they guess what? They sleeping in jail. They getting their meals. Mm-hmm. They're living still for killing somebody, killing kids, raping, shootings, all that stuff. You're putting up with it for years, and you're paying this money. Yeah, it's in the taxes, but you're paying this money to house these people. So essentially, clothe them.
All right.
If you did this, man, you deserve to die. Especially these two people, they don't deserve. These two right here, this is the U.S., they deserve to die.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I don't know how I feel. Excuse me. I don't know how I feel about that because I don't never want to be the guy to say that. I don't know. It's hard to say. There's so much shit that we've been talking about that's been hard to talk about.
But this is what I also want to say. There's also people in jail wrongly convicted, though. What I think it is it needs to be stricter punishment, like death penalty, and then and there. But I feel like people need to research the cases and backlog cases and see if a person is, truly, guilty of a crime. Because there's people who are in jail who not even guilty of that shit.
All right. Yeah, so I don't want to just flat out say that I think murderers deserve to die because I don't. Man, it's hard but shit like that, it's hard to not say that when a nigga do some dumbass fucking disgusting shit
I stand by what I said.
It's hard. I feel you. I feel you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I feel you. But that's fucking disgusting. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about if people deserve to die, because I don't want to say anybody deserves to die. Even when you do shit like that, it's hard to not say it. But this shit is fucked up, man. But condolences to that girl's family. That's fucking insane. That's crazy. And like you said, for that to be normal over there, this is the world we live in.
I'm telling you, man. If that was, you just got to put yourself in that position. You think about if you were the mother of this child,
right,
and your child went through that, or the father. How much it would hurt you? I can't imagine.
Yeah, that was.
I can't imagine.
Okay,
I'd be going to jail. To be honest, I'd be going to jail for killing those two people.
Yeah, I feel you. So that's all we got for what's trending. We have 55 minutes, B.
Yeah.
So the last thing we got, this is another touchy subject, of course. We got our Q&A segment, and we got a question about everything that's been going on lately. You want me to read the question first, or how you want to do it?
I'll read it.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta find it.
You read it last week.
The question. I did. We had a Q&A last week. Oh yeah, what to do? No, we didn't. We didn't. We didn't have it the week before.
It's all good.
But yeah, so Brandon's gonna read the question, and this has to do with the mass shootings that happened, and then we'll talk about that.
All right. This question is from Jennifer. Hey guys, my name is Jenny, and I wanted to hear your take on the several horrific mass shootings that have occurred in the last several days. As bad as mass shootings have gotten in our country, do you guys think that there is any type of solution that could lower the chances of these happening or being stopped? I know you guys are just a podcast and of course can't do anything, but I just wanted to hear your opinions on the situation, because I myself feel like there's more needs to be done to get this shit to stop, because it's disgusting. That is true.
She said get the shit to stop?
Yeah.
Damn.
I just put that in.
So we appreciate that, Jenny. We appreciate
thank you for your question. It's something that is relevant, and we appreciate you asking the hard questions, and we appreciate that you want our input on it.
Right. So, of course, on August 3rd in El Paso, I believe that was a Walmart shit, right?
Yeah, that was Walmart.
So a guy walks into a Walmart, walks through the front door with an AK-47. What I have here is 20 dead, but you said it's 22.
It's 22
now, right?
Because 2 more died on that night, and then this morning, I think. 1 died this morning. So it's 22.
Dude walks in, kills 22 people. 26 people are injured. I think I saw a picture of the video of him walking through the door. He had on fucking glasses. He had on the fucking headphones that you put on like when you're at a gun range. Like he was fucking on a mission, ready to do this shit. Crazy enough, 13 hours later in Dayton, Ohio, another shooting happened. Where was that? Where was that? Did that happen? Did you see where that happened? Because I don't want to get it wrong.
Is Dayton?
I'm saying where was it? Was it in like a shopping mall or? I didn't really see.
I didn't really see which one.
Then the dude in Dayton, he had 9 victims. He killed his 22-year-old sister. She was a fucking victim. And Brandon made a good point.
No, that was the one that was the 20 victims.
No, that was the
Walmart.
No, it was the Dayton one.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the Dayton one. So a 22-year-old sister of the gunman, she was one of the 9 victims killed in Dayton. Which I questioned. I was like, why the fuck? How does that happen? But Brandon made a good point. He probably didn't want her to go to the police and shit like that. But
yeah.
The second dude, he was killed by the police. First dude is still in custody right now, which is fucking insane. Yeah. Let that have been a black motherfucker or a Hispanic motherfucker. Niggas would have been dead on fucking sight. And that shit is fucking stupid that this shit keeps fucking happening. That these niggas are coming in here killing how many? 22 people, and they getting taken into fucking handcuffs. Why?
It's privilege, man. It's privilege.
It is fucking privilege. Hold on. I'm trying to log back into this computer. So.
And it also presents the issue itself. The one in El Paso, apparently he's cooperating with authorities, but he obtained his guns legally. And I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. And the other guy, he ordered his guns online and had it apparently shipped somewhere else. So my take is on this. Going back to the question. What needs to change? Is that what she's specifying? What needs to change and needs to be done? A lot of people, what they've been doing is
there any type of solution that could lower the chances of this happening?
A lot of people think campaigning to, and this is my opinion, from courses as well, I think, Purnell might think differently. Campaigning for, stricter gun laws and whatnot, but to me, that's not really going to solve anything.
There's no solution to this. That's what I'm going to say that before you go. There's no solution to this. Well, go ahead.
I'm telling you guys that a gun doesn't pick itself up and kill. It don't matter. From these shootings to the shit going out there in Chicago, people kill people. Okay, it don't matter. If somebody wants to get a gun and kill, they will do it. You think all the people who have guns out there in Chicago got that shit legally? Right. No. If you do, you stupid.
You put any type of gun law on guns.
It's only going to make it harder for people to get guns who want guns.
Right.
Good people who want guns.
It's
not a sin to want guns, because guess what? Nobody's going to run up on me taking my life away when I have a lot of shit I have to do, and I'm not done here in this place yet.
All right.
That's how I feel.
All right.
Nobody's gonna, and nowadays that shit is more and more of an issue. You can go out just to go get some fucking groceries, and now you could be in Walmart, and he picked that Walmart because it's probably before school's gonna start or something like that. He said there's like 1,000 people in there or something like that.
He said that?
No, I think the news outlet, wherever they were reporting, there was a lot of people in that Walmart.
And
because it's right there on the border.
I saw on the news too that they were saying that like he's showing no remorse at all.
Because he don't care. He don't care that people just want to watch the burn. But like I said, enforcing stricter laws on it, it's not going to help. What I do think is I feel like maybe that if you do like when you go and get your carry, you can do certain things. You can do like a attitude, like a personality test, and see if you have because that's not for certain states. It's not required. Mm-hmm. For me, I didn't need to get a personality test or anything like that.
Oh yeah, you got your license, right?
Yeah, I didn't need.
You just don't have a gun.
Yeah, I just don't.
Okay. Oh wait, do you? I mean, I don't know. This thing is the way, but let's stay on topic.
But yeah, You don't. They don't ask you. They ask you certain questions if you have anger and stuff like that. But it needs to go more in depth to see if you're. A lot of people they could be introverted and they could be going out there doing this kind of stuff. And one of them had a hit list and a rape list.
Right.
Like like.
But I was gonna say, even if you do that, a motherfucker could just.
It's still and like going back to what you said. There's really not.
There's Jennifer, to answer your question, Jenny, whatever you go by, Jenny. There's really nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. You could put restrictions on guns. They fucking weed is illegal in states still. Yeah. What motherfuckers do? Motherfuckers still smoking weed. It don't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do.
I'm not gonna say maybe there's a way around it, but we haven't really kind of grasped the way. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. I can't even.
I feel like taking that step in a certain direction too, like doing a personality test and seeing if you're on the borderline of doing that and opting if they should get weapons, could be okay.
Yeah,
maybe. I'm not saying that will solve it. I'm not saying it will, but that is something to try. Yeah. But taking guns away from people who making it harder for people who are legitimate and they want to go about the shit the right way won't help. Because then what's gonna happen if I'm in school taking a class and some dude come up in there, with a gun? What am I gonna do? I gotta run instead of
Yeah.
I gotta run.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I have to put the trust in my damn legs rather than and hiding rather than something else.
Right.
And I don't want to do that because it's too early for me to, for when you think about it, a person to leave this place.
Right. And Jenny,
it's not fair.
And Jenny, we don't want to be the fucking guys that like, oh, there's no hope. I mean, yeah, there probably is an answer out there somewhere to stop this type of dumbass shit, but
yeah,
I don't see it. Honestly, I just feel like if you make guns illegal, whatever you're gonna do with
yeah. I just want people to know too, like if somebody wants to get a gun, somebody wants to get a piece, like they'll get it. They'll get it. It don't matter what you do, they'll get it.
All right, so I also wanted to say this too. There was a tweet somebody put out. It's a whole bunch of flags and the number of mass shootings that happened in 2019. We got, I want to say Canada's on there. They got 1. I think this is Mexico. Mm-hmm. I think this flag is Mexico. It doesn't even say the name of the country, just says the flag, but it looks like Mexico. 3, United States, 249. 3 is the closest. Mm-hmm. 249 is the highest.
Let me see. Give me.
2019 mass shootings. 249 in the U.S. this year alone. 3 is the next closest.
Man.
And Brandon just shaking his head. 249 to 3. Think about that. So President Trump, he also tweeted after this. He said today's shooting in El Paso, Texas was not only tragic, it was an act of cowardice. I've never even heard that fucking word, nigga. I know
cowardice?
I guess, whatever you fucking say. I've never fucking seen that word before.
Oh yeah, because apparently it was a guy who, Caucasian male, who went in there and he was trying to aim for like Mexican. He's trying to kill as many Mexicans as he can.
Yeah, so I know that I stand with everyone in this country to condemn today's hateful act. There is no reasons or excuses that will ever justify killing innocent people. And Rihanna the singer, she came out and she responded. She said, "I'm Donald, you spelled terrorism wrong. Your country had 2 terrorist attacks back-to-back hours apart, leaving almost 30 innocent people dead. This just days after yet another terrorist attack in California where a terrorist was able to legally purchase an assault rifle, AK-47, in Vegas, then drove hours to a food festival in Cali, leaving 6 more people dead, including a young infant baby boy," because that was another shooting that happened as well. "Imagine a world where it's easier to get an AK-47 than a visa." This is what Rihanna said. "Imagine a world where they build a wall to keep terrorists in America. My prayers and deepest condolences to the families and loved ones of all the victims from Texas, California, and Ohio. I'm so sorry for your loss. Nobody deserves to die like this. Nobody." So I wanted to say that as well. So shout out to Rihanna for that, because everything she said was fucking 100% spot on.
Yeah.
And I want to see Trump respond to one of these motherfuckers that say some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because he responded to, what did he fucking respond? He responded to fucking, damn, what the fuck was it a couple weeks ago? It was somebody he responded to. He talking about ASAP Rocky shit like that. So when somebody, Rihanna is fucking
stuff, yeah.
Respond, say something.
Because
you'll respond to some other dumb shit that somebody say about you. So say something about Rihanna. Say something, respond to that. He's not going to do it. Yeah. He's not going to fucking do it. So, Jenny, I hate to fucking say that there. Like I said again, we appreciate your question. We appreciate you sending that. We appreciate you trying to hear all our input on it. But
I don't know what could be possibly.
It's not. I don't think there's much that can be done.
Unless you kind of discourage the act. I don't know if you discourage the act by making an example out of people. When you make an example out of people, that goes back to the previous topic that we introduced, the death penalty, the immediate death penalty, to make it more, make people afraid to want to commit these crimes. The crimes still, granted, they still might be committed, but maybe in less if they know that, the shit is gonna get real once they get arrested. Cause
some niggas don't even care about that. Yeah. Some niggas don't care about life. You can't care about life to be that them dudes in India to behead a 3-year-old girl, to going to a fucking store killing kids. You cannot care about life. You cannot. There's no way you can give a fuck about life. Some niggas don't even care if they die. Honestly. Yeah. So niggas, it goes back with, if you think murderers deserve to die, some niggas don't give a fuck if they get killed. Some niggas will kill somebody and not give a fuck. They don't care. Some people just crazy like that, bro.
I don't know what the answer is. Could be somebody will find it one day. Maybe be us.
And I just think, like I said, I think it's absolutely crazy that the dude was taken
in custody without.
You know what? So maybe I do think that murderer should die. If I think that, yeah. So maybe I do. Him. So maybe I do believe.
Because guess what? People gonna pay his food for the trial that he about to begin. The trial's gonna take a minimum, probably a year, a couple months, maybe a year minimum. Yeah. He gonna get the death penalty more than likely for killing those people. The death penalty won't be executed, done until maybe some time from now. Yeah. Whether it be 10 years or 15 years.
Yeah. And
we got to pay this entire time for him to be in there.
That's crazy. And then there's I think it was on Facebook, there's a photo of like all the fucking guys that have done terroristic shit like this. Like I think it was like 50 motherfuckers. All of them white. Yeah. And then next to that they have Eric Gardner, Mike Brown, black men killed for fucking the dude. I think it was Eric Gardner for the cigarettes, selling cigarettes or whatever it was. It's just fucking insane. And these dudes are being taken into custody. No fucking scratches on them, but the police are killing innocent black people for the craziest shit. This is the country that we live in. This is the fucking country we live in, people. And honestly, I feel like other countries look at us as a fucking joke.
Because we are a joke.
Fucking with Donald Trump as the president, the fucking real estate tycoon is the president of our country. And of course, like I said, me and Brandon have our own opinions on Donald Trump, but I'm just saying that to say I think a lot of countries look at us as they do, like you said, they do.
Because we are a joke.
Exactly. We are a joke. We spoil fucking rotten. We don't appreciate shit. We got motherfuckers killing people for like I said, 249 mass shootings compared to 3. In 2019, that's insane. That is insane. And the
year is not even finished yet.
The year's not even finished. We just barely got over halfway. The year going by fast, but so that shit. If the year halfway finished, that shit can go to 500. Hopefully it don't. If it's at 250, Well, I think that's all we got, man. It's just depressing me, so I don't want to talk about this any too much. You got anything else? I think that's all we got.
Nah, that was a good question. Appreciate it,
so
Jenny.
we appreciate it, Jenny.
Hope we gave you some sort of insight. I mean, it's kind of a hard thing
it is
to go over.
It
like,
is.
to be honest,
it's very hard, but
there's no set solution to it.
It's really not. But if you have any questions for next week's show or a Q&A segment, send that to askinsensitivepod@gmail.com. No I in insensitive. We appreciate everybody that sent questions. Keep sending. We here every week. We'll be back again, next Monday. Like I said earlier, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe or follow us on Instagram and IG. All of that will be in the description on SoundCloud and YouTube. And I think that's all we got, man. You good,
That's
bro?
all we got. We appreciate you listening. Keep it, we being consistent as we can. We appreciate you guys listening once again. And
Yeah, we
don't forget the links in the to our Instagram and the to the email is in the bios. So
yeah, we hate to end it on a sad note like this, but
I mean, it can't be exciting every week. It can't be something happy every week.
yeah. It's
Unfortunately.
all good, though. We had an hour and 10. That was it. All right, y'all. We appreciate you. If you made it this far, tune in next week. We'll be here on Monday. We out of here. We appreciate it.
All right.